To determine the best islands for buying property for retirement, it's important to understand the criteria along with personal needs and preference. To most, the best is always the most expensive and luxurious, but in reality, the best means where investor receives more bang for their buck. A favorable climate, location, healthcare, and the local community are also worth considering. The ease of buying property is also crucial. Many islands even encourage foreign investment by providing distinctive tax incentives, residency programs, and even straightforward citizenship upon real estate investment. From median home prices and cost of living to cultural richness and day-to-day atmosphere, each island has its own charm. Ultimately, the best choice depends on one's retirement goals, whether it's peaceful seclusion, vibrant expat life, or access to world-class amenities. So from the Caribbean to the Mediterranean, here are 12 best islands to buy property and retire in 2025. Number 12, Guadeloupe. An overseas region of France located in the Caribbean, Guadeloupe is around 3 hours flight away from the United States of America. It features an exceptional blend of European sophistication and Caribbean charm. The island benefits from France's legal and political stability, ensuring a secure environment for property investments. Investors are attracted to the island's tropical climate and high-quality infrastructure, creating an appealing market for high-end vacation homes and retirement residences. There are no holds barring foreigners from investing or buying property here. The local government even encourages foreigners to invest here by providing them with many tax incentives and residency options. From ultra-lavish estates to modest cottage hideaways, this tropical island certainly presents some very intriguing investment options. The median price for a two-bedroom apartment in its major cities start from $95,000, while freestanding houses can be had for a price of around $255,000. On the other hand, sumptuous luxury properties with private beach access can easily reach millions. It is recommended that investors work with a local notary to handle legal aspects of the property transfer, ensuring the process is completed smoothly. In terms of taxation, the effective annual property tax rate is around 1.02%, while there is no inheritance tax or rental income tax. Number 11, Seychelles. Located in the Indian Ocean, around 1,600 kilometers off the coast of Kenya in East Africa, the small island nation of Seychelles is made up of 115 tropical islands. It is a small paradise for those seeking tranquility and gorgeous unspoiled beaches. One can qualify for retirement in Seychelles by demonstrating their ability to financially contribute to the Social Security Fund or by investing in real estate. On the contrary, buying property on these islands can be very daunting, as the median price of a property, whether an apartment or a freestanding house, can reach up to $400,000. Therefore, only investors with substantial net worth can afford to buy here. But aside from the lavish localities, there are some areas where prices are still relatively affordable to suit most budgets. Nevertheless, the Seychelles offers an ideal environment for banking and conducting offshore business, partly due to its very low level of taxation. There are no capital gains taxes, no property taxes, and no inheritance taxes. In addition, only locally sourced income is taxed, while income earned abroad is not taxed at all. Moreover, property owners can easily qualify to apply for residency in the Seychelles. Number 10, Martinique. Another French overseas municipality, Martinique is cramped in between Dominica and St. Lucia. With a combination of French and Caribbean cultures, it displays a perfect balance between exciting leisure activities and relaxing recreational pursuits. Tourism remains the backbone of Martinique's economy, contributing significantly to its relative economic stability, even as the island's population shows a slight decline. Certain rental locations, particularly those appealing to tourists and retirees, offer good value for money. Foreigners are allowed to purchase property here, and citizens of the US, Canada, and the EU can enter with a passport and stay for up to 90 days without a visa. Just like most of its other counterparts, Martinique is a tax haven with very lenient property taxes. However, it is highly advisable to hire a reputable lawyer to guide through the process of making a purchase. The average cost of housing on this Caribbean island is around $420,000 for a 3-bedroom seafront luxury villa, while a mid-sized house away from the coastal views is priced around $300,000. Number 9. Canary Islands. The Canary Islands are an autonomous community of Spain located off the northwest coast of Africa. The archipelago consists of 7 main islands and several smaller islets out of its 7 main islands. Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, and La Palma are the main point of interest for investors and retirees alike. Recent data shows that over 14% of its residents are foreign nationals, with around 49,000 foreign nationals relocating to Tenerife to work, live, or retire. While there is much on offer and living costs remain nominal, and the overall connectivity of all the islands is robust, with several international airports and frequent ferry links. The terrain and atmosphere on each one of these islands is quite different, so selecting the right one to buy is up to the retiree's preferences. But whether you fall for Lanzarote's sweeping, cool gray vistas, La Palma's green valleys, or Tenerife's city life, each one of these are highly developed and easily accessible. The prices points of these islands also vary a bit, but for the most part, property here is still affordable. Median price for a mid-sized apartment these days range from $110,000 to $170,000 US, while a freestanding house with sea views can rack up from $350,000 to $500,000 US. Number 8. Madeira. Located in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, Madeira Island is a hidden gem, renowned for its awe-inspiring natural wonders, temperate climate, and the promise of an exceptional quality of life. An enticing haven for those seeking an idyllic retirement destination. Choosing to buy property in Madeira Island and moving for retirement is absolutely the best choice for those yearning an island life. In Madeira, one can enjoy not only the beaches and climate, but also national parks and mountains. In addition, the services sector of Madeira is on par with mainland Portugal, as one can avail good health services and excellent connectivity. The property tax rate in Madeira is also favorable to retirees, and the annual property tax rate is just 0.4% to 0.8% of the assessed value. There is a wide variety of real estate types catering to various preferences and budgetary requirements. Apartments in well-located condominium complexes start from $192,000 US, making them an affordable choice. And villas that are ideal for families or those craving privacy start from $430,000 US, while traditional townhouses that require some renovation present an opportunity to own a piece of Madeiran heritage are priced from $200,000 to $350,000. Number 7. Mauritius. A tropical paradise nestled in the heart of the Indian Ocean, Mauritius has long been renowned for its fine, sandy beaches, turquoise waters, and extraordinary natural landscapes. Its stable political environment, favorable tax regime, and high standard of living make it an increasingly attractive destination for property investment. Investing in real estate can also secure residency. A minimum investment of $375,000 US in government-approved real estate projects qualifies foreign investors for a residence permit. These schemes offer a range of properties, including luxury villas, apartments, and townhouses, often situated in secure communities with amenities like golf courses, marinas, and wellness centers. Property prices in Mauritius vary based on location and type. In prime areas, the median price for apartments is approximately $280,000, while houses average around $400,000. Luxury properties, especially those with sea views or beachfront access, can command higher prices, often exceeding $1 million. The spouse and children below the age of 24 are also granted a residence permit by investing in these properties, creating a flexible path to permanent residency. Number 6, Crete. The 5th largest island in the Mediterranean, and by far the largest out of all the Greek islands. Crete is getting more popular nowadays as a touristic, retirement, and holiday house location. This creates a high demand for rental properties in Crete, making investments in properties for rent particularly profitable. Retirees can avail all the modern-day services like healthcare, shopping centers, recreational and educational opportunities on this island. The overall economy on the island is strong, and transport links throughout Crete are swift, making it easily accessible. When it comes to buying property in Crete, beachfront property is in high demand, with median home value price for a beachfront detached house listed for $395,000. But nonetheless, there are several gated communities further inland where one can buy a mid-sized villa for under $230,000. Most importantly, for overseas buyers interested in European residency, Greece, and therefore Crete, offers non-European citizens the chance to buy property and, in return, qualify for a permanent residency. The minimum qualifying property value is $280,000, which can be invested in one property or several. Number 5, St. Lucia. Beautiful beaches lined with palm trees, lush rainforests, the stunning Piton Mountains, waterfalls, and scenic harbors are just a few of the reasons why St. Lucia would make a great retirement or second home location. As a developing nation, its services sector is robust. Therefore, retiring individuals can be at ease knowing the nation's well-built and quality medical services that are available to citizens at all times. It is highly connected, with more than a dozen airlines from many international and local destinations servicing daily direct flights from the USA, Canada, and Europe. In 2025, a minimum investment of $300,000 in approved real estate is required for St. Lucia citizenship by investment. This real estate investment must be held for at least 5 years, and after that, the property can be sold without losing citizenship. But be wary. Residential real estate is taxed at 5% of the annual rental value, which is determined by the government. When selling property, residents are taxed at up to 5%, while non-residents pay 10%. Number 4, Sardinia. Sardinia is a Mediterranean paradise known for its stunning landscapes and over 1,800 kilometers of unspoiled coastline and pristine beaches with turquoise waters. The island is characterized as a blue zone, which means life expectancy on this island is one the highest in the world. Some speculate it is due to its Mediterranean lifestyle and diet. Others tout about the outdoorsy and active lifestyle of the island. All in all, it's a great place to retire and buy property in the Mediterranean. The real estate market in Sardinia offers a wide range of options, from charming rustic homes to modern apartments in cities like Cagliari and Olbia. Whether you're looking for a tranquil countryside retreat or a vibrant city dwelling, it provides numerous opportunities to find the perfect property. Additionally, buying in certain villages in Sardinia can grant tax incentives for retirees, including property taxes and income taxes as well. While purchasing property in Sardinia does not automatically grant residency, retirees can apply for Italy's elective residency visa. This visa requires proof of a stable annual income, typically around $36,000 US. Number 3, Cyprus. A well-renowned island nation, known for its strategic position in the heart of the Mediterranean, its rich culture, the low crime rate, a strong economy, and an advantageous tax system, Cyprus is one of the best choice for retirees and home buyers. The Cypriot real estate market offers diverse property options, including apartments, houses, and luxury villas. As of 2025, median prices are approximately $380,000 for apartments and $520,000 for houses or villas. Coastal properties, especially in sought-after areas like Limassol, tend to command higher prices. Retirees seeking residency in Cyprus can consider the Permanent Residence Program, which requires a minimum investment of $310,000 in real estate, along with proof of an annual income of at least $58,000 from abroad. When it comes to taxes, stamp duty is calculated at 0.15%. Transfer fees are payable to the Department of Lands and Surveys when the property is registered in your name, while the immovable property tax was abolished in 2017, reducing the annual tax burden for property owners. The island's low crime rate and English-speaking population further enhance its attractiveness to foreign retirees and home buyers. Number 2, the Ionian Islands. To the west of mainland Greece in the Ionian Sea lies the Ionian Island cluster. It comprises 7 islands from north to south, namely Corfu, Paxos, Lefkada, Cephalonia, Ithaca, Zakynthos, and Kythera. In reality, there are more than 7 as there are many smaller islands. But the 7 principal islands are the busiest, most developed, and most touristy. Among the Ionian Islands, Corfu stands out as a favored destination for retirees, offering a blend of vibrant communities, historical sites, and modern amenities. Cephalonia and Zakynthos are hot spots for the affluent, and most properties in both of these islands cost around $1 million. While Lefkada is diverse with varied inventory and is accessible by road from the mainland. Retirees interested in residing in the Ionian Islands can explore Greece's residency by real estate investment options. Currently, a minimum real estate investment of $310,000 primarily grants residency to investors and their families. Buyers are subject to a transfer tax of 3% of the property's taxable value. Additionally, the annual property tax, known as ENFIA, applies to all property owners, including foreigners. Number 1, the Balearic Islands. The Balearic Islands, comprising Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza, and Formentera, are a Spanish archipelago in the Mediterranean Sea. These islands have become a prime hotspot for all, be it tourists, expats, retirees, and property buyers. The main island of Mallorca boasts a topography adorned with serrated mountain ranges, olive groves, and golden beaches. The second largest, Menorca, exudes a more tranquil side with its rolling hills, hidden coves, and meandering paths shaded by pine forests. While in contrast, the island of Ibiza is synonymous with legendary nightlife and party scene, and Formentera entices with its pristine shores and crystalline waters, embodying a serene escape. Although average price for a 5 to 6 bedroom luxury villa in its main island exceeds $1 to $2 million, there are still lots of affordable options listed outside of its ritzy upper-class areas. Besides freestanding houses, apartments are still reasonably priced. A 3 to 4 bedroom penthouse facing the ocean can cost around $400,000 to $700,000, while those situated away from the sea are priced at $300,000 to $480,000. All in all, the Balearic Islands are without a doubt one of the most prime islands to own a retirement property. However, it's essential to assess your goals, budget, taxes, and willingness to navigate local regulations carefully when making an investment.